Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Tarot with Tracy. So today I'm going to do your reading for the week of March 29th to April 4th of 2021. We're going to pull a moon card for your overall energy for the week. And then we're going to pull some tarot cards, and then we'll pull some oracle cards to get your advice from the universe. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's just get an overall energy for you this week. It's a time to release negativity. Okay. So, again, welcome everybody. If you have not subscribed, would you please do so? I would appreciate it. It helps me tremendously. It helps me build my community, helps me get the word out, helps me get my messages out to people who wouldn't normally find them. I've been reading tarot cards for a very long time, and I'm relatively new doing it on a YouTube platform. So if you could, it doesn't cost you a thing, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my group. If I do private readings, if you're interested in a private reading, please feel free to contact me. My information is below in the description box. Okay, so Aquarius, we have the Three of Swords, we have Rebirth, we have the Moon, we have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, so we have a divine couple right here, the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So what I'm getting here is a lot of you have been through a lot. There's definitely some heartbreak here. And I feel like this was like somebody that you really love. But it's caused you to really, go within and really look at the darker sides of yourself and the shadow sides of yourself with this moon. There could be some deception involved, either you or your person. But I feel like with this rebirth, if we go this way, you go from this heartbreak, there could have been more than one person involved, to this Eight of Wands, which is like Cupid's arrows, it's speed, it's communication, to the Sun. I mean, it's the best card in the deck. But I feel like there's, there definitely has been some very negative things that have happened that you're trying to release. And it looks like that you're doing the work. So let's get some more clarification on this and see what we have for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So it tells me you're probably on the right path. So we have the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this couple, there was like, I think this was like somebody you wanted to marry or that wanted to marry you. And because of this, I feel like a lot of you feel like you're like, you were drowning in some way, shape, or form, and you had to spend some time alone, to gain your, to go through this rebirthing process and to take on this Emperor energy. The Emperor is very strong, of mind and body. Then we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, some confusion, choices. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody puts too much pressure on themselves to make a decision where there was no decision to be made. All right, let's just keep going because we've got the Three of Cups, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're finally, you're finally coming out of this isolated place that you put yourself in, and you're moving towards that Ten of Pentacles, which is about security and stability. And like you're heading, you've got the Sun here, and then you've got the Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground. You've seen the Sun again. You don't want to let that go. I see a celebration coming in. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, and the Three of Cups with this divine couple, with this divine coupling, or with the Four of Wands. So, there's definitely a partnership there. And I think whatever, and this is going to sound so weird, but that wasn't good. I'm going to say it. And I think it's because this card here has got the snake on it. So the Seven of Cups, one of the cups has a snake in it. But I feel like a lot of you are shedding your old skin. So like a snake sheds its skin because it's growing. And I feel like a lot of you are like shedding this old skin, this negativity, so that you can go on to have these beautiful things. It's like you've outgrown whatever the negativity was. And it's like you've suddenly, then you have the Ace of Cups. So you have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Oh my God, I think you guys get this all the time. So the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about keeping yourself in the self-imposed prison. And the swords are all about mental activity. So it's all about how you're thinking. And if you have negative thoughts, you're not going to have a positive life. The Five of Swords is about this constant loop of thoughts, of negative thoughts. It's like a hamster on a wheel. And all it does is put you in your own way. Once you get out of that, now we have the Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. So I think if you can let go of this negative thought process and this negative thought cycle, it's like the dam is going to break. You've got the Ace of Wands here along with the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. Then we go to the Six of Swords, which means, you're moving on to much calmer waters, a much happier place. And this Ten of Pentacles with the Hermit, it's like you're going within, because it's like you're suddenly realizing what life is really all about. And it's great for us to take time for ourselves and figure out who we are and what we want to be when we grow up. And the reward for that is the security and the stability of having, a home and a family and love and friends in abundance. You've got the Empress with the Three of Cups and the King of Wands. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands again. So once you really release this negative stuff and get out of your head, you have all of this wonderful, abundant energy that's going to move in quickly for you. You have such beautiful cards here. The Six of Swords is, so you have the Five of Swords here and then the Six of Swords. So this guy's stuck in his head. And once he releases that and gets out of his own way and releases that mental cycle and gets out of his own way, he gets to move on to calmer waters and a happier place. Is there still going to be some confusion? Maybe. But, confusion is fine. You don't have to decide everything immediately. You only have to make one decision at a time. And, it's looking like there's all this abundance for you. and all this love, if you can just let go of the negativity, stand your ground. Everything's going to come in quickly once you do that. So we have the Seven of Cups again. You feel like you have to make a choice. The Chariot again, and the Tower. I feel, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from what no longer serves you. Is that necessarily people? It can be, but usually it's more of thoughts, patterns, limiting beliefs that you're walking away from. So here you have the Seven of Cups. So you obviously, you know, you're going to face a choice, or you're facing a choice. But you do have to pick something. And just because you pick something now does not mean that it's forever. Once you choose something, things are going to move quickly for you. And I actually think you're going to surprise yourself. I think a lot of you have gone through a tower moment where things have fallen apart. And now I feel like, I don't want to get some clarification, but once you get out of this confused energy, and just start moving forward, you're going to surprise yourself as to what you're capable of. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're really, I feel like a lot of you are really working hard on really trying to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You're definitely manifesting something. And you've got this Knight of Pentacles who, you know, is definitely the slowest knight in the deck. Again, bottom you have the Eight of Swords, that self-limiting beliefs. But you have movement. So let's get a little bit more clarification, and then we'll get some advice for you from the universe. You know, it just looks like you have like so much energy here. I mean, you really could go either way, but if you release the negativity and you release the things that weigh you down, the things that no longer serve you, then you get all this abundance. The Emperor, you know, working really hard to make the correct choices in life, and you become the Emperor. Release those burdens so that you can become the Emperor. I think you're going to surprise yourself. I really do. So you have the Tower, which can be an unexpected event. Doesn't mean it has to be a bad one. I think you've already been through that. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, very slow, methodical, but he gets the job done. And it results in the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. And this Ten of Wands is like the end of a cycle. It's the end of that cycle of negativity. It's time to release it. This is the end right here. Let it go. Because you're manifesting much more beautiful things into your life. But you do have to get out of your head and get out of your own way. I feel like I say that to you a lot. So let's get some advice from the universe for you. One sign I say it to, like you always get the Five of Swords. I don't know if it's you or somebody else. I do a lot of these. So. All right, what does the universe have for Aquarius? We have truth. Some of the best ways to release negativity is to tell the truth, be true to who you are, be truthful with yourself, be truthful with the people around you. You truly can't go wrong with the truth. Action. It is time to take some action towards what you really want. And it's time to release the negativity. And you need to be patient with yourself. Patience is hard. It's really hard. But you have to stop beating yourself up for whatever you feel that you did that or didn't do, or how you were treated, or how you treated somebody else, or, you know, however this energy is speaking to you. Be patient with yourself. Nothing has to be fixed immediately. It's not a race. It's a journey. And, you know, sometimes the road's a little bumpy, but we don't have to make it harder on ourselves. And I feel like that's what this is telling you is, you know, to make things easier for yourself, if you release the negativity, you're going to get all the glitters. You can't make this stuff up. Community, you know, build your community. Trust your community. Trust the people that have your back, and be that person that has other people's back. And then building blocks. It's time to rebuild everything from the ground up. And it's okay to do that. If you've had this tower moment and everything is blown up, and now you're on the other end of it and you're rebuilding, that's what the universe wants you to do, is rebuild on top of all of this positive energy and release the negativity. Aquarius, I hope this helped. Please come back, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Let me know how your week turned out. I'd really love to hear about it. I will see you on the next one. Take care.